What's up, y'all? It's 202 Wink. Make sure y'all check out my IT Help Desk playlist. Now, let's get into it. So, let's be real. Everybody wants a remote IT job. At home, no commute, no office politics, just Wi Fi, your laptop, and you at home doing your thing. Let's talk about how to get into it. Because what nobody tells y'all is that remote IT jobs are now more competitive than ever. People are applying the wrong way. That's why in this video, and I also have a laptop right here in front of me, I'm going to be breaking down how to actually land remote IT jobs, y'all. And more importantly, how to thrive once you get there. So let's get to section one, the truth about remote IT jobs. So first things first, remote doesn't mean easy. Remote means they're expecting higher accountability. They cannot see you, so they need to trust you. That also requires strong communication and usually demand real world experience and not just certifications. I always tell y'all certifications is cool, but you will probably get the job first if you have more hands on experience without a certification than just a certification with no hands on experience. Besides, companies aren't just hiring you for tech skills, they're hiring you for trust. If they can't see you, they need to know that you'll still deliver. You know what I'm saying? Section two, skills you need for remote IT roles. So let's talk skills because this is where people mess up. So, technical skills. Remote friendly IT roles often look for cloud fundamentals, Azure, Google Cloud, things like that, network basics, VPN, firewalls, remote access, endpoint management, Intune, Active Directory, things like that, cybersecurity awareness, zero trust, and incident response. You don't need to know everything, but you do need deaths in some things. Okay, we talking about just straight up remote work. And to be honest, as long as it sounds good on the interview, they still have to train you. Like, I don't care. These jobs have to train you on their systems. Every job does not have the same system, the same software. Might have similar concepts, but yeah. So soft skills. Now that's the little secret sauce. Got the soft skills, you probably be good to go. Clear written communication, time management, problem solving without hand holding. Granted, you still might have to hold some users' hands because some people just get lazy when it comes to using their brain in office settings. And documentation skills, y'all. Document detail, capital D. If you can explain an issue clearly in Slack or email, you're already ahead. Plus, you got AI, Chat GPT, Google Gemini. You can definitely use that to gloss over some things. Now, let's talk about some certifications that usually help. But like I already told y'all, if you got skills and experience that can sometimes supersede certifications, because I would rather hire the person that I know have done some stuff and I can teach and mold than a person that knows something but hasn't done anything. You know, they know it's probably like the long way. You know what I'm saying? So let's get started on some certs for remote IT. So of course you got the A+ certification. That's a two-part test, but I always say try the IT fundamentals. It's one test and it's still in the same line as the A+ certification. I'm starting to see more people get the IT fundamentals than just the A+. So yeah, so A+, of course, network plus, IT fundamentals plus, network plus, security plus. Of course, that's gonna make you look good. Of course, AWS cloud, um, practitioner or solutions architect, Microsoft Azure fundamentals. Okay, that's the whole thing. Yes, Azure fundamentals, and ITIL for service-based roles. But listen, search without labs or experience won't save you. Like I said, experience, experience, experience. That's a big word. Again, experience, internship, labs. Okay, portfolios if you created one yourself, I guess, whatever. But home labs, freelance work, contract, or help desk experience that pairs well. And especially if you're trying to get a remote job and you already did help desk, you definitely can get in the remote game pretty easily. Now let's see how to find the IT jobs. Of course, the local government sites start there. DC has a government. Every city, well, not city, but every state, even though DC isn't a state, has a government website, y'all. So DC gov.gov or whatever. Maryland has a government website, and then you can dwindle it down by the counties. PG County, Anne Arundel County, Charles County, stuff like that. And then same thing for Virginia. So of course you could try LinkedIn. That's like Facebook for jobs. Indeed, that's where I got other jobs from besides when I went to the government websites. If you know, so Indeed, I don't know about Glassdoor. I hear we work remotely is a good one. Dice. I'm not sure if Robert Half still do their thing. I used to hear about them, but the main thing for that and finding these jobs is also going to be your resume. Make sure you have a good resume. Usually, or I always recommend at least have two resumes, right? And take one, and AI is, y'all, please implement AI, because you could take one resume and tell AI to literally make this sound more technical for a technical job resume or something like that, right? As well as whatever job that you're applying for, you can also take the description and the qualifications or whatever from that job and paste it on your resume and make it match up. Because 9 times out of 10, yes, people will see your resume, but that's usually after it goes through some type of system that's getting those keywords. How do I know? Because I was number 93 at my job. 93, like 93, 96, somewhere in the late 90s. I was a 90 of something person. No certifications, just experience, my mind, and my mouth line here. So yeah, so that's how you're gonna do that. So yeah, with that, put on your resume, tools like Zoom, Teams, just so independent projects and things like that. And then yeah, and then let's see, section 5, y'all, networking. Okay, without an office. So networking didn't just disappear. We just went digital. So post insights on LinkedIn, engage in tech Slacks, Discord groups. Uh, you got Facebook little groups, Reddit little groups, virtual conferences. I don't recommend paying for anything. I did a video about paying for these tech little like the Gov Tech Con, and that's not me dissing her or nothing like that. That's cool what she doing, but Gov Tech Con, to make people pay like $500 for a ticket and stuff like that and not walk out with a job is crazy. Things like that, or making people pay for courses and stuff, and they're not really getting nothing out of it. Anything that you can pay for on a course, you can learn for free online. YouTube University, y'all. So don't let people, or don't think that you have to go buy some YouTuber's course or some, you know what I'm saying? Some people, some stuff does work, like per se, Professor Messer. His stuff is free, but you could also go online and buy some notes from him and things like that, which is completely different than me having somebody buy $1,000 course, whatever. I'm never talking to them. I'm talking to other people. You know what I'm saying? Or like a whole bunch of, it's just no good, no good. So if you want more content on breaking into IT, career growth without burnout, and real talks about tech life, put it in the comments, like this joint, share this joint. If you're in the DC, DMV area, I usually have a little bit more information to help you if you're trying to get like an internship or anything like that. I always tell people I did my internship at Gadget Guys, located in Fort Washington, Maryland. Did it for a couple of months. Then I ended up coming across my other job, and I definitely used them as a reference. So thank y'all for watching.
We came here to the capital to get jobs and money, and that's exactly what happened.